and welcome to another episode of A Bright Eye. Today we're in Lydford Gorge. Also states there, Devil's Cauldron. So let's go check it out. Okay, the car park just up here, quite full. As of a recording of this, Easter holidays in full effect. So it is going to be a little bit full. This little bridge here caught my attention. We drove over this bridge. We came in this direction and then into the car park. But yeah, look at that. Like you can hear like a river down there. You can see the granite and the bridge. Yeah, nice. So it is a National Trust property. Shelley's a member of the National Trust. I don't think I am. So I'll probably have to pay to get in. I don't know. We'll find out. Again, as always, with these car parks, they're not the biggest of parking spots. People are literally parked everywhere. And with the size of vehicles nowadays, it does make it a bit ridiculous. All right, so a little bit of information here. It says Lydford Gorge and the Devil's Cauldron entrance. And we are here. And there's a couple of routes that we can walk. We'll try and do them both because it's early enough. It's only lunchtime. And then we've got some times there. So basically 10 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. We've got some tea rooms.
We've got Devil's Cauldron. Devil's
Cauldron, that's right. And so Shelley's already a member, so I'm going to have to pay that. And then two for the... Oh yeah, that one for... Yeah, all right. We've paid for the kids to do the little Easter trail here, which is kind of in this little orchard zone. I believe they refer to it as an orchard. It takes about 20 minutes apparently, so we're going to go and do that and then head back into the building where we then claim their chocolate eggs, which will be exciting. You can get a picnic here, some tables and whatnot. Very nice spot, and actually what a beautiful day. And then to get to the Devil's Cauldron, and I assume like the waterfall and whatnot, you follow the like the gravelled path apparently. Right, so here is the Easter Adventures like pamphlet thing, which has got some information on. I assume you just like walk around and read all the... Oh, excuse me, I had to burp them. I assume you just read all the little information and some questions.
Yeah.
Or answers.
We'll find out.
Yeah. Where are the kids? Oh, they're down there. We found number one. Don't know how many there are, but we'll find out.
When they become adults, they head out to sea.
Oh, so you've got to throw your salmon, because this info is all about salmon, and you've got to throw it onto the target. Nice one, Mama Bear. Can you do it, kiddos?
You go first. No, you go. No, you go.
Both go at the same time.
No, you go.
3, 2, 1, go. Good throw, Age.
Yeah, see if Daddy can... See what I can do. I'll do it left-handed. Oh, the wind took him. Darn it. This is very nice, isn't it?
It's very nice.
Yeah, very pleasant. I'm looking forward to doing the trail though. So the longer trail out to the waterfall is about an hour and a quarter, wasn't it, or something walk. So it like there, it's not like a round thing. So obviously when you come back, that'll be like, I don't know, like 2.5 hours, I think, isn't it? So we've got to crack on a little bit. Yeah. That's very clever. So you throw the leaves. Have they got like a little magnet in?
Close your eyes.
No, we do this.
Oh, almost like
tail on the donkey.
yeah, on the donkey. Yeah, kind of, but with leaves and a bush. I see now why it's called an orchard, because you've got all these like, I assume are they like apple trees or something? They must some sort of fruit-bearing trees. Definitely a tree. Yeah, yeah. We could have like, maybe when we get to where we're going tonight, we could maybe have a cider. What do you think?
I do like a cider.
Hey?
I do like a cider.
Do you like a cider? Yeah. Oh, does it say on what?
It doesn't look like there's any writing on it.
Oh. Well, like I said, some sort of fruit-bearing tree. Oh, you're going for it, Mama Bear? Doing a bit of parkour?
Yeah, it's really hard.
Right, I'm going to give it a go. Kids, don't get in my way, because once I get going, it's like one of those things where you don't stop. Yes, parkour hero. Okay, the kiddos are enjoying this one. Draw the most weird and wacky fungi you can think of. Of. Yeah, one extra F there. You're drawing, you opted to draw on the back side, haven't you? All right, nicely done. During the day, badger families hide away in a set. True or false? True. Got to do a bit of limboing now. Go on, Mama Bear, you can do it. What's happening?
My turn. No,
I don't think that's quite right.
my turn.
Go on then. It's just like descended into chaos now. All right, little egg and spoon race. Don't know what AJ's doing. AJ's just derailed Matilda's attempt. Anyway, so we're done with the little Easter trail now. I think there might be some food options in there. What we're gonna do, because it's quite a longish walk, we're gonna take some food with us because we're gonna get a little bit hungry. So I'm hoping it's gonna be like a little grab and go situation where we can put a few things in my bag. Then we're gonna nip back inside there so that we can claim the kids' eggs, their chocolate eggs, and also have a little look in the gift shop because hopefully, if you've been watching the channel for a while, you do know that we like a fridge magnet. So hopefully they've got like a Lydford Gorge fridge magnet. Okay, we've just put a few grab and go items, if you will, some like sandwiches and stuff in my backpack so that we can eat on our little walk. And then, like I said a minute ago, we're just going to pop back in here a minute and claim the kiddos' eggs. Okay, lots of books. I don't think I've ever seen a gift shop with like so many books. Amazing. Right, have they got a magnet? That's the question. Do they have a fridge magnet? How disappointed. No fridge magnet. We have started our trail, like a gravelly trail so far. I don't know if it stays gravel for the whole walk, but it does look like it winds its way down into, I assume, the gorge. I've just given the kids a health and safety warning about the potential sort of roll effect that would happen if they fell down there. Okay, there's a signpost there stating Devil's Cauldron, quarter of a mile this way. Very pretty. Nice little bridge there. We'll cross over that momentarily. That's the river. I don't know the name of the river. We'll find out in a minute. Hey, Lydford. I don't know, to be honest. Yeah. River Lyd.
L-Y-D.
L-Y-D, yeah. We've just come back from Scotland, didn't we? And we did the Queen Elizabeth Forest Park, which was very picturesque as well. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to see our Scotland videos. Do you know what, Shelbel? We're definitely in a gorge.
We are.
We also did Cheddar Gorge, didn't we? Again, I'll leave a link in the description if you want to see that playlist. Cheese. Yeah, very picturesque. Do like a nice gorge and like a wooded walk with a river. Again, if you've been watching the channel for a while, you do know I like and appreciate a beautiful waterfall. Hopefully we'll get to the waterfall today. That is the plan. Nice little bench here to take the load off. Kids are just going to have their photos taken. Tilly needs to, she's kind of the wrong way around now. Loving this little bridge here. There's another little bridge just across this river. I bet that water's deeper than it looks.
Yeah.
Don't you think? See a nice little vantage point looking up at the gorge. Yeah, nice. Right, so there were some warnings. This bit is fenced, so if you are here with kids, like we are, make sure they kind of stay in between the two of you, because in a minute we get to this section and it's unfenced. So what I'm going to do for this bit is actually turn the camera off so I can concentrate on the kiddos. Definitely glad that I turned the camera off for that bit, because that was really quite a narrow grouping of steps and there was no guardrail. Now we're back onto this like platform sort of area, so now it's all safe. Tilly didn't really like it, and because also the steps are
I
quite...
hated
You
it.
hated it, yeah, but the steps are quite slippery as well, weren't they? That's looking back in the direction that we've come. All the rocks here just like dripping with water. Absolutely beautiful. Hey. Okay, so there it is, the Devil's Cauldron. That is something, isn't it? Yeah, you can actually see it. It's really quite deep down there. Beautiful. Right, again, so I'm going to turn the camera off now so I can concentrate on these steps. Because let me just show you these steps from here a minute. You've got like a little rail that you can hold, so, but yeah, quite the drop if you were to make a mistake. Okay, definitely easier coming up. Okay, another view, impressive view. The actual cauldron bit itself, I think, must be down here. And obviously all that water flows into it. Yeah, that is impressive. Yeah, there's the platform. It's the Devil's Cauldron, obviously down in that little section. All right, carrying on. Well, that's a bit of a shame. So whatever Tucker's pool is, it's locked because it's like padlocked. So there must be a reason for it to be locked. Okay, well, let's head back. Made it back. That's where we bought our food a little while ago, but still in my backpack. So we could have waited and bought it now because we're going to eat in this area and then find out the, you know, like how to get to the waterfall bit. I assume it's like a separate place, I don't know. This little sign has answered that question. So we went down in that direction to get to the Devil's Cauldron. And evidently, we walk in this direction to get to the waterfall. But again, we're going to find like a little spot, maybe under these trees and whatnot, devour our food, refuel as it were, and then we'll head out to that waterfall. We did laugh a minute ago when we saw Cornish pasty there for sale. £5.50. I don't know who's made it. I don't know, you know, because if it was made here, they wouldn't be able to call it a Cornish pasty by law. So it must have been made in Cornwall. Obviously, quite small, very large crimp, which but nice burnt bottom. We'll see what it's like.
Cornishman made it.
No, I think it's still by law. Has to be made in Cornwall. Oh. I think so. Anyway, we bought this for a bit of a laugh. So, yeah.
Wait,
Quite peppery. Maybe it's something like a rose or something, I don't know. Well, I've no idea who's made it, but, you know, not the best.
To be fair, we're right on the border. So, like, some of Granny could have made it in her house.
Oh, I don't think a granny would have made this. Yeah, you know, it's fine. You're having a little chew. What do you think?
It's alright.
Just an average pasty, isn't it?
I mean,
Don't know who's, like I said, I don't know who's made it, but
the crimp is ridiculously large for the size of the pasty.
yeah.
I'll have it.
Yeah. And then I bought this tuna mayo, sweet corn and rocket sandwich. And what was in your sandwich again? Was it cheese and pickle or something?
Cheddar, Emmental and pickles.
Can I open it? No? Alright, I will. You went with a sausage roll, some crisps, AJ crisps. You went with a little... We're trapped in Minecraft.
Yeah.
Onward after our little picnic to the waterfall trail, waterfall entrance, 1.25 miles, 2 kilometers, about 3/4 of an hour one way. So it's not like a round, you know, you've got to come down the same trail. It's not like a round trail, round trip. What am I trying to say? You know what I'm trying to say. Circular, that's what I'm trying to say. It's not a circular path. There's a sort of valley area there. We're walking across this, or along this trail. Yeah, beautiful. Hear little birds. Don't hear any seagulls anywhere. take off my shades, and then I can look upon this beauty with my own eye. Just gonna clamber off piste a minute and see what sort of view we've got beyond this like wire fence. Yeah, just looking into some nice fields. There's a placard. Oak trees, holly trees, fern, lichen and moss are all different shapes, but also different shades of green. Just looking back, that house up there, that's the entranceway where like you pay and all to come onto this site. Yeah. It's nice to see quite a few little benches here on the trail. Obviously follow the trail that way, but you can come down here, sort of off-piste as it were. You take the load off for 5 minutes. It's not a strenuous walk, but you need a reasonable level of fitness to do it. I can definitely hear flowing water down there. We must be getting relatively close now to the waterfall. It's quite an impressive waterfall apparently. It's about 90 feet, about 90 feet high. So yeah, looking forward to it. There's a little bridge here that navigates past or over this like stream, this waterfall. This will classify as a waterfall, won't it? It's not the waterfall we're after. This little impressive stream. Should we hold hands and freak out the kids? Hey kids, look at us! Woo! We've encountered a bog on the trail. Hopefully it's not going to be too bad. Just where there's obviously like water runoff coming down from there, running onto the path. My goodness. Okay, I see the river. I see the river. Yes, can't be too far away. Just sitting on a bench at the top of this incline. What a beautiful view. Look at that. Yeah, we must be very close to the waterfall. Hear it now, hear people congregating down there. Onward, ever onward. Another impressive bridge there, made it up to this sort of more organised path, if you will. And there's this sign, White Lady Waterfall and Gorge Trail, half a mile. Okay, so there's still a little bit left to go. Made it down to river level, as it were. Oh, you alright, Ed? Yeah. Okay.
I found money.
You found money?
Me and Ed are showing it
Oh,
now.
you found a penny.
But it means it gives me good luck.
Maybe. AJ's found this like mushroom with all this money pressed into it.
Put this money?
Yeah, can you press it in?
How do you do that?
Well, just like press it into the wood.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Can I have it? Can I do it?
Right, this like fenced off cave is apparently an old mine adit.
Wow.
Yeah, so here we go. It's here into like a mine.
It's dark.
It is dark. Yeah.
Footsteps.
Oh no! Hope there's no like creepers or zombies like forming in there. There we go. It's a bit better focus. Yeah, nice. Kids are making a dash to the wobbly bridge. They saw a wobbly bridge, and they want to go on it. But I think they've just stopped because here's the big reveal. There's the waterfall. We did it. Yeah, there it is. White Lady Waterfall. About 90 feet high. Nice. Is it cruel to kind of laugh if they fell in the water?
Just a little bit.
Very pretty.
It is. Very nice. Get a little bit closer in a minute. There's a little sort of rock zone here that you can stand up on. definitely no Niagara Falls, but that doesn't take anything away from it. It is beautiful, very majestic. I like it. Look how many gallons, sort of per minute or whatever, tumbles off of that hill, that cliff face up there, and ends up down here, and it just finds its way into the river. Stay hydrated, I think.
Yeah. It's warmer than it looks.
Yeah, I've taken my hoodie off from it. I just put it on my
On the bed.
on my bag. Yeah. I do like a nice waterfall.
You do. That's why we picked here.
That's right. One day, take you to Niagara Falls.
One day.
This is going to be an arduous time. We took about an hour and maybe 15 minutes, give or take, to get down here. Down being the word, because now we've got to go uphill. So I'm reckoning it's going to be well over an hour before we get there. So anyway, let's crack on at child pace. There's a signpost back there saying in 145 yards. We've just passed under that bridge. That's where we were a moment ago, but AJ said he needs a wee. And up here is the other car park that you would park to get to the waterfall more directly. So we're just going to nip to this one a minute just so that, well, we'll probably all use the facilities, to be honest. Right, short pit stop achieved. Also picked up some more waters as well, because we had run out of water and we thought we don't really want to be walking for another hour without any water. So water, we've used the facilities, and we're going to walk back to the other car park, about an hour, give or take. Okay, we made it. We made it back. Very backlit with the sun, but we have made the hour-long commute to Bideford. And if you've been watching the channel for a while, you know that AJ's favourite hotel in the world is a Premier Inn. He calls them a Banana Moon Hotel because of the logo. So we're going to go and book in, get our room, and there are couple of options here to eat. There's a Mickey D's there. I think we're going to go to the Brewers Fair though. Obviously doing some building work as well to the Premier Inn. Maybe like an extension or something? I don't know. Banana Moon. Looking for number 12. That's number 5. So we're on ground floor level, which is good, so we don't have to like faff around with lifts and stairs and whatnot. Okay, we've done it. It's just one of those ones where you put your little key card there and it will put the lights on for you and whatnot. I'm not going to do a tour of this, it's just a Premier Inn. I'm sure most of you guys have stayed in a Premier Inn. You kids happy? I think we're going to go pretty much straight over to dinner now. I'm not going to particularly focus on that. It's a dinner and a Brewers Fair, so I don't think that it's overly necessary to put that on the video. But this is our little view out onto the Devonian fields. There it is, Brewers Fair. Like I said, I'm not going to focus too much on this. Don't think that's necessary. It's only going to be like pub food, so we're quite hungry. We're going to enjoy and fill our bellies. Might go for a cider as well. Yeah, I was fancying a cider. That was all nice. Bulmer's cider there. Shelley went for that Swedish one. A little bit too sweet for my liking. There I am there, good looking chap there. Yeah, lovely, handsome bit of cider. And I went for the mixed grill, which was, it was alright. It was like Brewers Fair standard, a little bit of steak hiding under there. Shelley went with the lasagna, beef lasagna. Kiddos, then sausages, mashed beans, and Tilly had some pizza. Nice. So some like birds in that bush going insane. What's going on there? Must be like Devon birds, like English birds. Yeah. Fairly short walk from the Brewers Fair to the Premier Inn. We are going to leave the video there. I do hope you enjoyed it. Very exhausted. My feet, my legs, my hips, everything is feeling it tonight. That was some stank, but very beautiful. I must say, Lydford Gorge, beautiful. The waterfall, what was that called? White Lady Waterfall, and the Devil's Cauldron. Highly recommend going to. Absolutely beautiful. Kids enjoyed it. They were like in their minds playing, their like imaginations. They were like playing Minecraft as they were going around and like finding sticks and like, you know, trying to chop down trees and all that sort of stuff. And actually, Lydford itself, only just over the border into England, so not too far a run from where we live. So definitely go back there. There was a castle that we liked the look of, but the kids were way too tired to sort of enjoy that. It was about 5 o'clock by the time we passed by. I think, was it called Lydford Castle? Something like that. Anyway, as I've said, we're going to leave the video there. Do hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to do all the usual YouTube stuff, like, subscribe, smash the bell. Check us out on all of our socials at The Bright Side. As always, thank you for watching. So from us to you, cheers and gone.